episode, what is it, 77?
Yeah. We should act like we're surprised that it's 77, like we acted like we were 74 or 73 and 72. Oh my God, 73, 77? What?
77?
How did we make 77?
It comes after 76.
That should actually be a legit agenda item. I will update my agenda. I will randomly replace items 1 through 3.
Donnie, please recite the agenda that you prepared.
Yeah, so actually the first agenda item was going to be the 100th episode, which is kept coming. Then we're going to talk about the 1st Minnesota Civil War Infantry Regiment.
That's item 2?
Yeah. My favorite item is why I love the internet. Quick anecdote there.
Okay, that's item 3. You're not saying what the numbers are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to write these down.
This
really?
is stupid.
Because I don't see you writing.
Well, I'm trying to remember them.
I literally don't see you writing. So
He's writing with his brain.
Why don't we just say there's 2
Who's
agenda?
taking minutes?
We'll just say there's 3 agenda items. How about that?
And Mike, just because your camera isn't on doesn't mean that we can't see you.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
We can see you.
So the first one is going to be the 100th episode. Number 2 is going to be an AOO correction, I believe, from last week.
Oh, yes.
And number 3 is I have min things up with the troll.
You want to make friends with the cavern troll. Okay.
So we can take those up in whatever order, or we can take none of those up.
Well, shall we take up item 1 then? The 100th episode discussion. I wasn't aware of this item before.
It's a while away.
Before it was put on the agenda, but that's fine.
It's 23 episodes away.
23 episodes away on the 100th episode.
So I guess without...
The centennial.
I don't want to cast aspersions. We are not maybe the poster children for being able to plan ahead.
No.
What? We have a calendar.
So, and then we're also really good about like, we should do something now that we realized it, and then we don't have time to do it. I feel like we've got enough time now that we could plan something for the 100th episode if we wanted to. Or we could be like, no, it's just another episode and we're not going to freak out on episode 98 that we should do something for episode 100.
Well, if we have a plan for the 100th episode, is that a plan that we would want to tell our listeners right now, or should we plan this amongst ourselves?
Oh, I'm not saying we have to commit. I'm just saying I don't want to stand up on episode 98 and us go, oh, you know what? It's almost the 100th episode. So it's just something to think about.
So your deal is, let's talk about having a plan for the 100th episode.
Yep. And then next week we'll have a status call about the plan for the. Never mind. Sorry.
Right. A meeting about the meeting.
A meeting about the meeting.
Yes. I like this. I think we should do something special for our 100th episode. I don't know what that can be.
I mean, it's a big deal. Even if we don't, even if it's not, doesn't like impact the story or anything, we just play the game, but it's still like, maybe we're doing something.
I just think that it's, speaking for myself and for the 4 of you fellas, I think it's an accomplishment to do 100 episodes of a podcast. I think it's a huge accomplishment. I think that we deserve to recognize ourselves if we make it 23 more episodes.
I feel like it's kind of a milestone, but maybe we're by ourselves on this one, Mike. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not getting much.
Well, I'm not suggesting you guys would boycott.
I'm not getting much from you guys. Okay, so we've discussed item 1.
We sure have.
All in favor of doing something special on the 100th episode, say aye.
Aye.
Let's call item number 2.
Yeah, so item number 2 is apparently we might have messed up the attack of opportunity situation.
We got a really good correction on the crit attack of opportunity that befell Julius and Tompton last episode. You stood, I resolved an AOO on you, I crit it, and then we interrupted your move action and sent you back to the ground. That was wrong, because it's only a manipulate action that gets interrupted by a critical strike on an attack of opportunity. And a stand action is not a manipulate action. So I'll entertain, ways to fix this.
Well, here's my thinking on it, not being Donnie's character. So I don't really have as much skin in the game. Nothing, like, you lost one action because of that. So yeah, that may have been a crit against the troll. Who knows? But I like the spirit of the rule as you played it, because that makes sense to me. Like, Og was getting up off the ground and he got hit so hard trying to do that, it knocked his ass back down. Like, I know it's not the rules as written, and I appreciate the correction, because like, I want to be, I'm a rule follower.
We want to follow the rules.
Right.
So you want to play it as it lies.
That's my take.
At most, he's not prone. Like, that's the most I would give it, is he's standing.
Well, he stood as your third action.
Yeah, your third action is to stand up.
Well, okay, that's right. Yeah, so, then we're good. On that third, I probably would have swung, but, Was I going to roll natural 20? Probably not. I think it's good. I'm happy with how we ended up.
I think we should give Og a crit.
Why?
Because
we'll give him a bonus action.
Free 0 check.
Free 0 check.
Oh, wow. So
you get a 0 check.
You get a 0 check.
Well, Donnie, before we decide on the resolution, why don't we answer the question of what would the attack roll have been? Why don't you just roll a d20 right now?
See what
we're actually dealing
Let's entertain
with.
this.
Okay, it's setting on 20. It was setting face up.
Decide whether or not you're going to invert the roll.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
didn't I don't even understand.
Well, if you
So it'd
invert
be
it, goes
this
to 1.
and
That's
that?
bad.
Yeah, it's super bad.
So I'll just drop it and 17.
That would have been a crit.
Natural.
Yeah.
That would have been a crit.
Okay.
And I would have added 14 to that. So yeah, I think
I'm
it would
not
probably
sure where
crit
we go from here.
I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy with he's standing. I'm happy where it's left. Honestly, we know better for next time.
We know better for next time. I mean, we messed up.
I like that.
Here, I'll tell you what, Donnie. Please accept my apology for
apology
depriving you of an
accepted,
action.
Mike. Apology accepted.
Can I air a grievance? 2 grievances. I'm going to push my luck.
Send it to HR. If you send it to HR, they'll be sure to get back to you.
Copy your supervisor.
Mitch got snubbed on his 22 for sensing smell. Bill brought that up. Like when we were at the fork in the tunnel.
Smell thing.
I'm like, what? A bunch of dogs chained to the wall don't smell like anything? I got one and he stinks.
You rolled a perception check. You're like, I want to smell the hallways.
Right.
And then I forgot about it.
He said, the fuck you can. Move on.
No, you cannot smell dog.
I recall, yeah.
In my head, Ikendeu said he was like, "Oh no, that's fine. That's what troll poop smells like." He got confused again around trolls
That and like
giants
both
and
of my pet and Ikendeu's pet have the same sense of smell as those wolves.
Anyway, we'll do better next time.
And this is a lighter. This is more of like a tongue-in-cheek correction. But when we were rolling for who the dogs are going to attack, there was a character within their range that still has distaste from animals for I think a couple more days.
Oh, Shut up, Brad.
Okay, let me take up these grievances real quick. Brad, please accept my apology for not acknowledging the smell roll that you made. And I could have maybe you could have smelled a dog. I don't know. But maybe I should have done a better job of telling you what the tunnel smelled like, which is fucking troll is what they smell like. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I acknowledge that mistake. And I appreciate you bringing that up.
He hears you.
He hears you, and you're seen, Brad.
I don't know what else to say.
Wait, he's got to bring his camera back up for you to be seen.
Wow.
All right.
That was
That was a
fuck you.
Is this going to be part of our weekly therapy session? We're like, all right, Mike, this is what you fucked up.
I'm happy to look. I mean, I don't know why I thought that this would go. I mean, what GM in their right mind is like, oh, I know. I'll record myself running a game and put it on the internet. I mean, it was a dumb move to begin with, but yeah, I mean, I think that we mess up something, I would say once, if not twice an episode, which was pretty good, but we could be better.
Look, as long as it's in the spirit of the game, I don't care.
Yeah, and these are like more tongue-in-cheek corrections. Just I thought it was funny.
This is just us giving you some slack.
Yeah, and me trying to get Bill killed more, but
yeah.
Well, I'll tell you.
The only guy doing damage in the whole squad, and Brad's just trying to get me murdered. Yeah. Although Brad did do a super dope megaton whatever strike last week.
I'll tell you, when I'm rolling, Dog C is the only dog that's left on the board right now. When I'm rolling to see who Dog C attacks, why don't I give Drycolme 2 die faces?
Well, that's okay.
And that way, slightly more...
there is still Dog up.
Doubles the chance.
Yeah.
Why are you fucking...
I don't know, Bill.
Fine. You know what? Fuck it. Fine.
What's item
Bill,
3?
Well, actually, I want to do item 2.5 real quick. Motion to add an off-agenda item.
Second.
Okay, thank you. Bill, I owe you an apology because I overdid it on the caltrop punishment. I overdid it.
I thought that was appropriate.
The moment that I plucked the stalactite off the ceiling and hit you in the face with it was too much.
For a caltrop that did 1 bleed damage or whatever. Right.
I know.
I got beat to death.
I know. Look, I'm sorry. I think that I allowed my anger for caltrops to cloud my judgment.
When they talk about balanced math in Pathfinder, they don't mean equivalent response. That's not really the name of the game, right?
Oh, that's fucking great. I mean, I'm still prone on the ground. The punishment's probably not over because I still have to try and stand up at some point.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we got to burn that AOO off of that. Although I guess it won't interrupt you if you try to stand up.
I'm actually. My first roll is going to be me rolling behind Sirio and then standing up.
I know. That's going to be well, we'll get to that. I don't think you're going to like what I have to tell you on that one. Okay. Let's take up item number 3. Mend things up with the cavern troll. That's what the right.
All right. Well, how about you try that first, and then we'll all follow your lead.
Could try to.
It's cliche, right? Yeah. I mean, get in the fight, kill the troll.
Does anybody speak troll?
It's been done a million times.
He speaks common.
Any of you speak Jotun?
Oh yeah, I do.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can talk to us.
I'll try. Sure.
Of course he does.
My only problem with this is that like the dialogue interactions, raising and lowering an NPC's opinion of you, I think it takes time, and these rounds are like what, 5-6 seconds long. I don't think diplomacy is the answer here.
It may be too late. Maybe too late just this time.
I think when we set him on fire, that probably crossed a line somewhere.
When you cut off his little gem toes with the horse sword, that was, I think, the end.
We could entertain him with a little puppet show with his dead dogs.
Oh. Now you've got me in the right headspace to reassume the role of the cavern troll. Start the battle music back up. It's going. We ended last episode with Mitch's turn, that megaton strike that subjected Mitch to the 0 check condition. The troll is currently hopping on one foot, holding his other foot in his hand. His little toes are all over the place, like a bunch of spilt M&Ms all over the ground. And that ends Mitch's turn. That's going to bring us to Ikundeo, which is my guy. So Ikun is going to take a 5-foot step into melee with the troll, creating a flank with Mitchell, who is across the room right now on the other side of the troll. And, we forgot something else. I got another correction. Both Ikun and Dry Colme are able to hunt prey as a free action versus this troll.
Oh, yeah.
Because of that 4th level class feat. Let me just read it off real quick to make sure we get it right. Giant Hunter is the name of this 4th level class feat. You have studied giants and you hunt them with efficiency. When you roll initiative and can see a giant, you can hunt prey as a free action, designating that enemy as your prey. So I think it might be too late for Dry Colme, who hunted prey on other enemies in the meantime. But Ikun could have hunted prey as a free action and isn't going to be, isn't going to be benefited by this.
Could see the troll when we started the encounter, though.
Yeah, he didn't come in until after the first dog died.
You're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. Never mind. You're right. This feat never would have come into play. All right, so let me go ahead and start Ikundeo's turn over. So I'm going to back him up. First action, Ikundeo is going to hunt prey. Second action, 5-foot step into melee with the troll. Third action, twin takedown. That's what he's going to do. And he's like, Mitchell. That's not his accent. He goes, terrible. Mitchell. I know. Sorry, let me try that again. Mitchell, I have you. That's what he says. He's here. He's here to help you.
I got you, bro.
Got you. So one thing that we haven't acknowledged about Ikundeo is that he's a flurry ranger. So he takes a -2 multiple attack penalty with an agile weapon. So that's where his synergy comes from. So he does a twin takedown, and he only takes -2 penalty on the off hit. So here he goes. The first thing he's going to do is he's going to attack with the +1 Warhammer. That's going to be a 23.
Oh, wow. There you go, Egan.
It's a hit, right?
See what that level 3 damage looks like.
That is going to be a hit for him, a D8 +3 of damage. Oh my gosh, let's see, 6 damage to this guy. Oh my god.
Does somebody have a +1 weapon we can give him?
He does a +1 Warhammer.
Oh, he does.
He's got a +1 Warhammer. It's just not striking,
Okay.
So he's going to go with the hatchet now because he's flurry. He's only going to take a -2 penalty to this instead of a -4. Oh my gosh. Let's see. That's a 16 on the die +8. That's 24. He hits with the hatchet.
There we go.
Which is his offhand weapon, a D6 +3, and that's another 8 damage. Dang. That's how you play fucking Ikundeo, gentlemen.
Did you just say that's how you play it? Wow, Brad.
That's how you play.
I feel like he just called you out, Brad.
Yep.
That is the end of round 2. Dry Colme, it is your turn. You are prone on the ground, empty-handed, wounded one, having just been brought back to consciousness by Sirio's cleansing flames or whatever it is. What do you do?
I'm going to do what I said I was going to try and do. Dry's going to get like up on his knees and then just kind of like tuck roll back towards away from the troll. He's not going to grab his sword. He's just going to roll away.
Okay, so this is crawl action.
I think like dive roll sounds cooler, but we'll crawl.
We'll classify it as a crawl from a game mechanic standpoint, but we'll say that this is a dive roll. Now, I have good news for you. There's not going to be an attack of opportunity on this because the Troll's AOO is still offline, having burned it on Ogjulinus and Tomton. Yes. So you can move 5 feet in any direction you wish without any issues.
All right, so I'm just going to go here, right next to the king.
Okay, back toward the king.
And then I'm going to draw my bow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot this thing in the face.
Okay, shooting from prone?
I can shoot from one knee, can I?
Well, you're prone.
Oh, well, okay, then I'm going to stand up.
Your flavor one need. But yeah, you can shoot from prone, sure.
Okay.
I will give the troll
he's still
some
my hunted
cover.
Prey.
I don't think you ever hunted prey on the troll,
dog
yeah,
pose,
unfortunately. Oh, but you could take out Dog C, I guess. Dog C, I believe, is your hunted prey.
Oh, yeah, then I'm going to shoot at Dog C.
Okay.
Let's see if we can just wipe him off the board.
I wish you luck.
Thanks. It's an 18 on the die plus 13, so 31. Is that a hit?
Who just crit a troll hound? Who just crit a troll hound?
I do like
Was that with the negative
Describe
2
your
from
kill.
your volley? Just, yeah, I'm sure you got him, but...
Oh, that's true. -2 from volley.
All right, so 29.
Who just still crit a troll hound? Yes, all right.
Fuck off, Brad. How's that sound? 42 points of damage.
Whoa, okay.
Hell of a job, Bill.
Goodness.
That arrow goes into the head of the dog.
You know, and
it is off
here we are.
the
Like, so the
board.
rules made that sound really stupid, but Bill made it sound really cool. Like, he rolls backwards onto one knee and like shoots his arrow, but was prone and shooting from volley. But still, it sounds like a cool attack.
Your stupid rules didn't really bother me.
Well, you know what it is that what it does is it adds more flavor to how fucking hard that was to do just then.
Right.
So he rolls away, produces his bow from his back while on the ground, while rolling, and then like on one knee, shoots this long range weapon into the dog and kills it. I mean, that was badass.
We don't have a dwarf in the party, do we? Because I was going to pull my Legolas and like look at the dwarf and go, "That's one," and then get up and start fighting again.
That still counts as 3. All right. It is the Cavern Troll's turn. He, at this point, his reaction repopulates with him. And the Cavern Troll is going to roll a D2, actually a D3, to decide who he's going to attack. He's got 3 acceptable targets. He's got Ikundeo, Mitchell Groning, and Ogjulinus and Thompson. Who's prone? Let's see. Oh, it is Mitch. It is Mitch.
Og's not prone.
He's not prone.
He's up.
Oh, Og is not prone. I'm sorry. You're right. Okay, let's take up an off agenda. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Mitchell, let's see. Legacy 0 check rule. I am to roll a D8 to determine the severity of the backlash. I'm going to resolve D12. Thank you. I'm going to resolve this during the Cavern Troll's turn now that I've established Mitchell as the target. That's a 12 on the die.
Oh, that's good.
Major.
Fuck. Shit. Well, Mitch, it was nice you had one good hit before your demise.
And it's funny because off air we were talking about how, like, maybe the overpowered strike or whatever the fuck it is, my own thing. The Megaton strike shouldn't be used with the 0 check. Yeah, I don't know. Shouldn't be used with the 0 check. And now this is exactly why it's okay to use this.
Yeah.
Because this is going to fucking hurt.
All right, I'm going to roll a D100.
Wasn't there one like where all their armor rots off or something?
That's possible.
70.
All right, 70 on the D100. Ooh. Space and time is distorted by your result, transporting you to a parallel reality. The journey is extreme. Reduce your current hit points by 75% and increase your wounded value by 3.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Oh, shit.
No way.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck? What?
That's major.
Could you read that again?
Holy shit.
Man.
What? Wounded 3.
So
You're down to 25% of your health,
Yeah, reduce your current HP by 75%.
Oh my god.
and you're on an alternative
Hold on, I need a
alternate
calculator.
plane? Is that
Well,
right?
you were
Alternate dimension?
ripped through
Fucking
space-time.
goddamn Lantern King motherfucker.
Gotta be blame it on him.
Gotta
Hold on.
be.
46
Pretty
Son
much.
of a bitch.
minus 75%.
Now, a GM that wants to keep friends could turn this into a positive situation.
I don't know how.
I don't know either. Luckily, we're recording it, so
I didn't write this one. So don't look at me.
So I'm wounded 3 then?
Yeah.
Apparently, you're wounded through Christopher. This is
It's a major.
I guess so.
You can't say you didn't write it, so. Okay. Most certainly did write that one.
Fucking hell. I'm about to tee off on this guy with this cavern troll. And now Mitchell's wounded 3 with 25% of his HP.
If he goes down, he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, so
Right.
if I go to 0 hit points, I'm dead? Because I would go to wounded 3, you go to dying 4,
Go to dying 4.
which
He's dead.
I have
Don't
Die
you-
Hard.
you have Die Hard.
I have Die Hard. So, but if he crits me, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that does seem to be the case.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Like we went from this was pretty much in hand to this could get really, really bad really, really
We
quick.
went from taking up off agenda items to Mitchell getting pulled into an alternate universe and coming back wounded 3 with 25% of his HP. I have to think on why this happened and who did it. And I mean, we all know fucking what happened here. Someone got pissed off in the first world and did something kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I think happened here. Okay, so Brad, how much HP do you have right now?
I have 75% of what I had before I got the 0 check condition.
All right.
It's a good answer.
Okay.
Mike, okay, let me ask you this real quick. How much does what's his strength modifier?
The cavern trolls?
Yeah.
Plus 6.
A lot.
Okay.
Why do you
Well,
ask me that?
how much
You
does
just
he
wanna-
add to his damage roll, I guess, is what I'm asking.
You're going to find out.
Okay. You're gonna find out.
Well,
I don't want to know
changed.
his attack, but I'm curious. You don't have to tell me, but I think that
He wants to know if he's going to fall just from the extra damage.
He
Right.
adds 8 to his damage rolls.
okay, I could survive this. But what is? Oh yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Look, I'm probably not going to.
Roll, no, just roll it. Don't-
Just roll it, Mike.
just
Let's
roll
not. I'm probably not
it. Not gonna make
Shit.
it better.
Doesn't he add his strength to his attack?
Yes.
Fuck, fuckity fuck.
Yes.
God.
Maybe he can miss.
Maybe he's gonna.
Natty
Maybe
one.
he rolls.
Natty fucking 1 right here.
Mike, you got to be honest. You got to be honest at that.
Yeah, you gotta be honest.
Okay. I will do this. Jaw attack.
sucks.
Plus 16.
So much.
Crystal Jaws heading for Mitchell, who just did a 74-point attack on this guy. He puts his foot down on the ground. He turns his attention toward Mitch. Mitch blinks out of existence and blinks back into existence. And it looks as though Mitchell looks different in a couple different ways, by the way. He when he blinks back into existence, like his facial hair has grown. Right?
Damn it.
His facial hair has grown like, it looks like maybe a week's worth of growth on his face as he blinks back into existence. But Mitchell, here's the deal. You don't experience anything from your standpoint, right? You just come back in. It's just like, it's like your vision goes white for a split second and then comes back and you've just got the troll in front of you. You feel like shit. You feel exhausted. You're wounded. You're beat up. Your HP is withdrawn, but otherwise you have no memory of how this happened or what occurred. You feel me?
He looks like he feels you.
Yeah. All right.
I got feelings.
Jeezy crazy. Okay. Well, here comes the jaw attack. Plus 16.
Plus 16.
Fuck.
26.
That's a hit.
It's not a crit.
Well, he's gonna put me down.
Yeah.
There's no way. I've got 12 hit points left.
You might as well just lay down.
Yeah.
This is a 2d10 plus 8 hit. So, I mean, unless I'd rolled 2 1s. I rolled 1 1 and 1 6. So that's going to be 7 plus 8, which is 15 damage, which puts Mitchell on the ground at dying 4. And I'm just going to, let's acknowledge Die Hard right now.
Yeah.
Brad.
Thank
This is
fucking
why we
God.
have Die Hard.
Yeah. This
is
is
why
why
we have
you
Die
take-
Hard.
Always take Die Hard.
The troll turns his attention then to Ikundeo. And will do a claw attack subject to the multiple attack penalty. Ooh. You guys all right?
I'm gonna wipe this goddamn cavern troll.
My arms got goosebumps.
It's gonna, like he just got real because Mitch was our damage guy. Like he's our
he
damage
was.
guy.
Yeah, he was.
I'm taking that off the table. I don't want that on our 0 check table anymore. That's
Hey,
bad.
don't mess with the table. This is the legacy table. It is what it is. But we're replacing it. Maybe that one's gonna leave because that is.
I mean, there's
extreme.
another one.
It's been used.
It's a major. It's a major though. Like that's what happens.
major.
When you're
That's
fucking roll
major.
12.
All the majors are bad.
Like,
Oh,
all the
I guess
managers
so.
are real bad.
Fucking hell, I had no idea. I guess they are bad. Holy shit.
Like, you never read them, Mike? I at least read through them and was like, wow, somebody's fucked if they get any of these.
Yeah. I mean, going back to the nerfing Megaton Strike, the balance, the equivalent balance, we don't have to worry about that because I feel like you've gotten compensated for that
it's
extra
like they
crit.
just swapped blows.
I paid the man.
Oh my god, did they ever? Hey, I rolled an attack roll on Ikun Deo as the troll's second action. It was a total of a 29, which on Ikun is a hit. I will do some damage on this guy, 2d6 plus 8. It's only going to be 11 damage to Ikun. He's fine. He can do this all day. And as a third action, the Cavern Troll is going to rend. Let's see, the requirement. The monster hit the same enemy with 2 consecutive strikes of the listed type in the same round. Oh, well, that didn't happen, so I guess I'm not going to rend. Instead, with 2 doses of the multiple attack penalty, I'm just going to do another claw attack versus Ikun Deo, and that's going to miss. Okay. And you know what? You're going to be fine, Mitch, because it's Sirio's.
Well, I know what I'm doing with my first 2 actions. I'm going to fire off the biggest heal that I can against Mitch. So, roll some Healy dice. This be a level 3 heal.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no.
2. You have 3 dice, you only got 2 hit points back.
You heal for 36.
Holy
Shit.
Holy moly.
That's good.
That's really good.
That's good. And you can't help but thinking, hey, where'd that beard come from on this guy?
Yeah, I kind of see him blink out. He's got a beard. And then my third action, I'm going to take a 5-foot step back behind Dry. Because when Dry did that sweet, dodge roll and shot the dog, I saw the dog right in front of me, and then the dog went down, and then I see the troll in front of me, and then I see Mitch go down, so yeah, I'm going to scoot back.
The king's like, I'm going to be back here.
I'll just be back here. You know what you're doing? You're managing from the back, which is a good strategy.
Horrible combat
Good
maneuver.
turn from the king. Og, Julian, and Tompton, you are up, sir.
All right. And he has his attack of opportunity back, right?
The Cavern Troll's
yeah.
AOO is back.
Well, Og doesn't have reach. He's going to have to get in there if he wants to do anything.
We can take a 5-foot step.
Yeah, you can step
Can we do the 5-foot step and that'll bypass it? Okay, so yeah, let's take our 5-foot step in there. Reminder, the troll is still off guard from the knowledge check from before.
So he is.
And we'll swing with the switch scythe. So let's see if we hit here. Come on now. Rolling good before. Not great. 24?
You'll hit.
Yay!
Nice.
And
We resolved the 0 check. Do we want to use it again? Or
Yeah, come on, man.
No,
you don't have to.
Don't
You
do
don't have
that. You just no. It's not worth it.
I need this fight to be over because I only have 16 HP. Nah, just a normal hit. Let's just do some damage. Sorry.
I thought I had you for a second. It's all right.
No.
Mitchell is wounded 4 right now.
Yep,
Can you
I was-
fucking believe that?
All of a sudden, bam.
All right, so that's going to be a total of 19 damage from Og on his attack.
Very nice. I'll tell you what, this Cavern Troll is not looking too good after that hit. You might be able to end this.
And then action 2 is he is going to do that again. This time with the kukri. He is going to, with the multiple attack penalty, let's see if he can hit again. Oh no, natural 2. He's going to miss that time.
Ooh, bummer. Okay.
Got some licks in though.
This would have been Mitch's turn, but he got put before the Cavern Troll. It's going to bring us back to old Ikun Deo. Ikun Deo was like, sweet beard, he says, as he hits with his Warhammer again against his prey. He's going to do a twin takedown. He's going to do this once per round. 18 on the die with that Warhammer,
yeah.
total of 28.
Yeah.
That will hit the Cavern Troll, and he's going to do a D8 plus 3. Oh my god, Ikun, his redemption arc. 5 damage. Saves now.
Brad, what did you do to Ethan that he needs a redemption arc?
And at a -2 multiple attack penalty, he goes in with the hatchet. And shit, guys, I'm on fire with Ikun. 19 on the die. So that one will hit as well. Let's see. What's 19 plus 8? Was that 27? Oh god, almost a crit, but not quite. he's gonna do a d6 plus 3 of hatchet damage, and with that, the cavern troll has 1 health point left. Fuck. So, Drycolme, it is your turn. Top of the next round. I invite you to finish this encounter.
I'm gonna hunt prey, and then I'm gonna...
Why?
What do you mean? Why? Why not?
I don't know. I'm sure. All right.
Maximum effect.
Sure. All right.
You don't just try to lightly wound somebody.
That's fair. Oh no, I'm an asshole. He doesn't have 1 HP left because he regenerated. Because nobody used acid or sonic on him. So, sorry. This is still in full swing.
15 plus 13, 28.
You hit.
See, and you wonder why I hunted prey. So
You're right. I know, you're right. Totally right. Can you do 21 points of damage?
No, I can do 19 now.
Fuck. Okay, now we've got 2 HP left.
I can do 19. All right, I'm going to shoot again with the multiple attack penalty.
Sure.
Sorry.
Come on,
man. Roll high.
Come on,
got
Dry.
this.
18 on the die.
Nice.
Yeah.
Plus 13 minus 5, so it's like fucking, I don't know.
Finish him.
Yeah.
So that's a hit. And then he's going to do 13 damage.
I think that's more than 2.
That's more than 2. That's 11. More than 2. Where does the arrow pierce this cavern troll?
In his neck.
In his neck.
I like a nice neck shot.
And does he fall to the west or to the east?
He almost crushes Mitch on his way down.
No.
Reflex save.
I said almost.
Yeah, he almost does. So, Mitch, you roll out of the way as this 2,000-pound cavern troll
my God, that's right. It weighed 2,000
lands
pounds.
on the ground next to you. Mitchell, you've never felt so exhausted in your life.
I can't imagine.
It's I'm not going to hit you with the fatigued condition, but I think we all kind of know where I'm going here. Something happened to this man when he winked out of existence for a little bit, and you came back, beat the fuck up, wounded, in a horrible condition, only to then get bit in the neck by a cavern troll. Wow.
And I have no recollection of time passing. Just like it was a
Absolutely
flash.
Not.
Just pain. Painful flash.
You have no sense that time passed. You have no inkling. The only evidence of this is that A, you stink as if you haven't bathed in 2 weeks, and B, you have like 2 weeks of beard growth on your face right now.
There goes my sense of smell.
That's what happens.
As a first, like after the troll's dead, and I go cut some of them crystals off of him and put them in my bag.
Sure.
Just because I wonder if they might be worth something down the road. I say we go back outside of this cave system and camp. Because if we stay here and try to rest, we're going to get attacked, because that's just how it goes. We're right near the door. We could easily make it back to our camp where we camped the night before. It's like less than a day's walk. Mitchell's, going to die if he goes down again.
Well, Wounded Fort, let's walk, refresh me on, how you drop wounded conditions. Is it through medicine checks?
Successful
to medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a successful treat wounds check.
Because if we can do that, then let's just keep rolling.
Wounded. The wounded condition ends if somebody successfully restores hit points to you using treat wounds, or if you are restored to full hit points by any means and rest for 10 minutes. Okay. I'm not seeing that as a rank of wounded. It's just all ranks of wounded go away with a successful treat wounds check. Okay. And Ikundeo's just the fucking guy.
Oh, God.
He comes over.
Can someone assist this guy? Maybe, when you hand him the scalpel, give it to him correctly, and I don't know.
Did you get stabbed before? Yeah.
Yeah, it was not good.
Who's got the best treat wounds medicine modifier?
I have a +7.
Okay, Ikundeo's modifier is +8 to medicine. I think.
But you had Mitch rolling for him before, or Brad rolling for him before. So
I'm gonna cast guidance on Ikundeo to try to guide his hand, a steady hand.
I'm gonna roll 17 for an assist on. I don't know, packing mud into Brad's wounds. Or
let's see.
I just want to be really clear here. How many hit points does Brad have, or does Mitch have right now?
36.
You can't kill him. Yeah, you can't kill him.
There's no way you can kill him with a failed one.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, he could try.
Ikundeo's still yourself. Hold still.
Is Dry doing kind of like the ghost, reaching around him?
I am.
I don't know if
guiding his arms.
I don't know if Dry can assist. I'll tell you what. If I'm
he's got guidance.
Coming way under.
Helping your date with their golf swing.
I'm probably.
I'm Dry's just awkwardly behind Mitch, just holding on to him. It's okay, buddy.
All right, here we go. So medicine, normally a +8. With the guidance is going to be a +9. All I got to do is roll a D. It's just a DC 15. I got this. Oh, natural 18.
There we go.
Oh, you got this. You're good. He expertly closes up your wounds. And you have wounds, by the way. Egan's taking a look at you, and he's just like, where did these come from? You know what it looks like? It looks like serrated hits. A serrated blade of some sort was used on Mitchell. Jesus. Over and over. Some kind of very unique, blade. It's nothing that you've ever seen before, and it's nothing that this cavern troll could have done. It is very wacky. And you know without a shadow of a doubt that something has happened at this point. Ugh, where did you go?
Can I get a heal?
I need augment some healing too, yeah.
I got 15 hit points.
14 HP back to Mitchell from that treat wounds.
Okay.
Oh, good job.
Ikun will head next for Dry Colme to try to get rid of Dry's wounded condition too, because Dry's wounded 1.
Yeah.
He's got that with a 15. So yeah, your wounded condition goes away, and you're going to get back 13 HP from that. I understand that you guys are going to be doing some additional resting and healing. And
do we need to play it out? Because I think if we spend an hour with getting 1 treat wounds on everyone, and then with my rejuvenating flames recharging every 10 minutes, do you think we could get back to full in an hour? Okay.
Yes, I would think so. Because what do you guys need to get about 40 HP back a pop?
45.
Or something like that?
Yeah, I'm
45.
8 short, but no.
Yeah, we can hand wave that. Let me just do a roll.
Do we have any pats?
Any patrols? The answer is no. The hour passes uneventfully. It is now about, it's probably 2 in the morning now. It's late, dead of night. You're in this troll hound kennel, okay? And the kennel, each one of these troll hounds, they have a collar on it with a chain leading to this northern wall of this chamber. On the southern wall of the chamber, what you see are 3 humanoid skeletons, corpses, that are also collared and chained. Looks as though maybe they were prisoners of some sort.
Can we scout around and see if there's anything that would be able to tell us who or what they were?
Sure, yeah, make a perception check.
There's dirt on the ground.
So there is. I'll tell you, it looks like 3 humans, but you don't see anything immediately. No defining features. If they had any possessions or wealth, they were taken from them. They're empty-handed, these 3 corpses.
Can we tell if they're humanoid? I rolled a 14 for perception, but can we tell what? Are they tall, short? Are they gnome?
Is it gnome?
All 3 of them are humans.
All right, so I guess we push on.
And I guess just for giggles, I'll try to do perception on the skeletons, see if I can see how they got killed. Ooh, 17.
Looks like they were probably. You think they were probably taken here alive?
Oh no.
They might have been used to feed these troll hounds.
Ugh. Was that Bolton from fucking Game of Thrones? Guy with the dogs?
Yeah.
He had dogs.
Ramsay Bolton. He had dogs. All right, so, by the way, Dry has a sword in his hand. Just so we're all crystal clear.
Yeah, we're going to stick on this left southerly path through the cave here.
And I'm sniffing and listening and any other sense you could possibly think that I could use.
Sure.
The pig has 30-foot perception, imprecise. He's every once in a while I just hear him going as he's walking around.
Looking for truffles.
Yep, truffle pig. All right, so Dry's on. Mitchell, can you move forward?
Yeah, come
on. Can our torch please move forward?
All right, Dry's gonna round the corner and stop.
Oh, that just made me think. Like when he blinked out, it went pitch black for all of us.
Oh,
for like a split second.
You're right, it did. Yeah.
Wait, so when he came back, does that mean his helmet light was off? Because if he's supposedly looked like he'd been gone for 2 weeks, wouldn't his helmet of light come back and been gone?
Plot hole alert. Yes.
It was a temporal. Yeah, I think we can say that in this reality it was on. Time didn't pass in this reality.
All right, so you continue up the hill, dry in the dim light, followed by Mitch behind with his Schrodinger's helmet that both is and is not lit at the same time. As you continue to ascend up the pathway, the cavern opens up in front of you into what must have been this cavern troll's room. This is where he probably was when he heard you guys. The temperature in this cavern seems somewhat cooler than that of the cavern that you just exited. But the stench of decaying flesh hangs heavy in the air. Along the walls are stacked the carcasses of dozens of beasts, from foxes and wolves to deer and elk, as well as a couple of horses and what appears to be a skinned bear. The southern portion of the room holds a grislier collection of corpses, the bodies of several additional humanoids, from gnomes and halflings to humans and elves. Most of these cadavers appear to be decapitated. This, you have no doubt, is the larder. This is the troll's food supply.
Oh. Chad's gonna vomit. I feel like that's a good response, especially if it's like rotting and like not real healthy.
Oh yeah, no, these carcasses are already rotting and they are infested with vermin. Maggots are pouring out of these things.
I'm just going to look at Mitch in his glowing helmet and be like, hey, feel free to search that if you want.
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Like, if we get some like white sheets and make some chef hats, we can carry this up to the trolls and pretend like we're the kitchen staff.
I mean, it's a good theory.
Yeah,
it's a good theory.
Be Our Guest starts playing.
Catering service.
So I'm curious about this pile of bodies. You mentioned there are humanoids in this pile, along with the lions, tigers, and bears, and whatever. So yeah, just like the skeletons. Yeah, Zero's gonna take a look, and they're decapitated. He's gonna try to see if he can. I'm not really good at medicine. Can I use perception to try to see how they were killed, aside from their heads being lopped off?
Yeah, totally. Roll a medicine check for the whole lot.
22.
The decapitations were probably done after they were killed. It looks to you like these bodies were just killed either with like blunt trauma, like the cavern troll was trying to do, or perhaps with rudimentary, low-quality weaponry, large weaponry. Looks like trolls did this.
Oh, where are the heads? Oh no!
And these are all humans too.
Gnomes, halflings, humans, and elves. Bunch of common different ancestries in this pile of cadavers.
The clothing and stuff. Do they look like? What I'm trying to figure out is if they're from like the same area.
Oh, you think? Yeah, I mean, they're probably from this area. Like, you don't recognize anyone that was living in Fort Trand, for example. But it looks as though travelers and people that are in the southern Stolen Lands, and even maybe south of the Stolen Lands, maybe where like Ikundeo was living, were potential victims here.
Okay, yeah, because that's what I'm worried is like they went out and like just took out a whole freaking village.
Oh, I see. You don't get that impression. You think that these are one-offs.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not going to do a whole any poking around through that stuff. So yeah, I'm going to kind of move away. Sirio to hurl, a little bit of a dry heave there.
So the heads aren't present, right? The heads are missing.
They're nowhere to be found.
Oh, that's what disturbs Mitch probably the most, is the fact that there's just it's a head collection somewhere.
Would there be a check worthwhile that? I mean, is there any significance to the head missing? Or is this scene just meant to disgust us? If
you want to make a culture check to see what this
society
can I do a lore master check?
Yeah.
Total of 28 on headless body lore, I guess. I don't know what lore that would be exactly. But...
Or like troll customs or whatever.
Yeah, so trolls are so awful and disgusting, you wouldn't be surprised if the heads were kept as trophies or even toys.
Oh, puppet show.
All right, so if there were any reservations that these trolls could be redeemed, I think
they're bad.
We've moved past that, yeah. Og is convinced that we should kill the trolls. Diplomacy's off the table.
Can I get a perception check from Sirio and Drakelmite?
Sure. Yep.
12 plus 10, 22.
18 plus 12, 30. Wow.
Dry misses it, Sirio. You hear it. You're standing around, there's a little bit of buzzing of flies, sort of a rustling of maggots. You're looking at, you're watching Mitch and Og discuss, the missing heads. You take a look at Dry over in the north in the dim light, and you see him kind of stand and watch, but maybe he's a patting pig for a moment or something.
I'm about to vomit because you said rustling of maggots.
Yeah,
you know how many maggots have to be present for them to rustle?
A ton, yeah. I know. Sirio, you hear footpads going kind of away from you, probably 20, 25 feet away from you, down this leg of cavern that you haven't explored yet. It sounds to you like walking is occurring and getting quieter.
And it's coming, you said it's running away from us?
Yeah, it's coming from this direction, and you think that it's heading east. Like you would think logically, maybe out of the cavern. Remember, there's a fork in the road. You guys took the southern fork. It looks like the northern fork probably also empties out into this larder.
Okay, yeah, so it looks like we've rounded the corner here, and it's kind of turning back east, and they're
going back east, back toward the mouth of the cave.
Maybe they saw Mitch's head beacon.
I'm going to try and get Dry's attention with this is definitely universal, like waving my hands and arms over my head and kind of pointing, and they're
Dry is like looking towards you guys, looking down the hall. We're looking down that way.
Yes, so you want to silently point this out to Dry.
Yes.
Okay, you do that. Dry, with him drawing your attention, you hear it too. We have to start controlling time pretty accurately, though, because this is happening right now. So, Dry, let me extend your vision to match the radius of the light that Mitch is emanating right now. Okay, so
you got half another square.
Yeah, you get a couple more squares. You don't see anything.
All right, so I hear the footsteps. I'm just gonna yell Mitch. I'm just gonna not yell. I'm like Mitchell, and like loud enough to where he can hear me, but like I'm not screaming his name. And then I'm gonna point toward down the hallway, and then I'm just gonna start moving, hoping that Mitchell follows me.
Mitch, do you walk up to the mouth of the?
Because I need more dim light while I move forward.
Yeah, he knows that Dry can't see, and I'm guessing there's something important that he needs to. So I will move. Oh, I'll move there.
So Mitch, you move north. The light moves with you. You illuminate the northern fork of the cave, which you correctly surmise empties out into the larder. And let me reveal to you the new things that you see. You illuminate this path down the hall, and just at the edge of your dim light vision, Dry, you see a very large quadrupedal creature. Kind of looks like a jackal, kind of a cross between a jackal and a tiger. And it's
Tiger.
And it is walking down the path, trying to avoid notice. And as the light illuminates it turns around, looks back at you with its eyes, cat-like eyes glowing in the darkness, picking up the light. And it just sort of saunters, it just turns around, looks at you, and just continues sauntering out of there. Now not really trying to avoid notice. And in perfect common, it opens its mouth, and like an animated lion from the Lion King, just says to you, "We're leaving." And then he just keeps walking.
I want to let him walk away. Be like,
what?
All right.
This thing talks?
It's like walking away towards this exit down here. Obviously, the conclusion or the assumption is that this hallway opens up back to the exit. I'm just gonna be like, all right.
Does Mitch hear that?
Yeah, of course.
You're standing right next to me.
Because Mitch is gonna say, "Who's we?"
"We're leaving."
"Who's we?"
He walks into the darkness and does not answer you.
I mean, now are we gonna fight it or not? Because if we are, I'm just gonna shoot him.
I don't think it wants to fight.
I don't think I want to fight it.
But it wants us to follow it. Mike wants us to follow it.
It's not a troll.
We're leaving.
I didn't take that. I took that as he's going, we're not in this fight anymore. We're leaving.
I think he's got a buddy with him up here in the dark that we can't see.
But Og's doesn't really hear any of this, so.
You totally do.
Hey, he's talking.
He just says it. We're leaving.
Could he have gotten up here in time to see this thing?
Totally.
Could we do
it's all happening in real time.
Could I do a check to see if I recognize what it is?
Of course.
Okay, let me do another lore check. If you don't want me using lore, I can do something else if you want.
What is Ikendeo doing down there by himself in the dark in the hallway, by the way?
Being a badass. Here, I'll move some to you guys too.
Being played correctly.
If I can use, it's a total of 30 with a lore master check.
Yeah, this is a Lucrata. Lucrata are vile and vicious offspring, potentially of a demon lord, and they are a monstrous species of hyenas. They are intelligent and they are cruel. They use astounding vocal mimicry to lure unsuspecting creatures near so they can first torment and then devour them. They measure 5 feet at the shoulder. They weigh 800 pounds, and they are perpetually filthy. Their oversized jaws are lined with rows of jagged and hardened bony ridges rather than teeth, and they can shear through flesh, bone, and even steel with ease with their mouths. They are awful, but they are also highly intelligent. And these, if there could be one, more than one, you kind of, we're leaving implies more than one. Whatever's going on here, they've decided they want no part of this.
These things are nasty and evil, and this is too evil for them. That's kind of the take that I'm getting. Okay.
Yeah. Og kind of fills you in, and I think Og looks down the hallway and goes, and make sure you don't come back.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no desire to actually go fight them.
No.
Not if they can bite through my sword.
I am kind of nervous about them.
they're not going to go spread joy when they leave here, right?
That's a really good point,
They're going to go kill innocent people, innocent humanoids for somebody else or for themselves, right?
Why don't we find them at level 6?
And I know it didn't say much, but can I try to do a perception or sense motive to see if he's telling the truth that he's leaving, or if he was trying to deceive us and trying to...
I have a skill feat that I would like to try to use. Train animal.
Yeah, let's get the sense motive perception check from Syria.
Okay. Oh, 29.
Ooh.
Jeez. You guys are rocking this.
You guys just kill the cavern troll. They feel like they don't want to fight. They want out. And they're just leaving.
Okay.
So I don't think it's that the trolls are too evil for them. It's that they've gauged you to be formidable, and they don't want to mess with you. They're just leaving.
All right, guys, do we want to farm these noobs for experience, or just let them go?
I mean,
I think we stay on the mission.
Og doesn't care.
I say we don't get sidetracked.
Og's kind of live and let live.
If we need to find them later, I'm sure it won't be that hard. Hyena demons.
With what Og has described to Mitch and kind of serious sense of how they're acting, like, we'll see signs of them in our kingdom, and we'll know what it is, and we'll know how to hunt them. Like, it's one of those, like, it's a mental note that we need to find them at some point. They can't just run around our kingdom and, eat people. So we should definitely look them up when we're done here. But I say we finish this.
Let's stay on task.
You guys want to see a picture of a Lucrota?
Yeah. And I wouldn't mind a mailing address as well. Where are you staying? It sounds awesome. Like, anytime you can have an animal creature that's intelligent and you can have a conversation, it's pretty wild.
Well, I don't have a picture of Lucrota, cool. But I do have a picture of the cavern troll, whose name, not that you'll ever know it, was Kargad. Here he is. Look at this guy.
Wow, that's that big rock hand he bashed Mitch to death with.
That. No, that was you.
Oh, yeah. You got the teeth.
You got bit.
If it makes you feel any better, I pulled those teeth out and they're in my bag.